back to Fox 9 Morning News.
Welcome back. This weekend, or maybe even tonight, holiday parties are starting to fill up our social calendars, and many are looking to get in on the fun and the festive spirits. But for those trying to maintain their sobriety, or maybe are sober curious, the holiday season can be a really challenging and difficult time. With that in mind, there's a new book just released by a Minnesota author sharing his very personal journey. It's called A Fragile Utopia. Joining us now is book author Nick Hanson. Nick, my goodness, this is so personal for you. You said you are just past 2 years sober. Talk to us about what inspired you to write this book.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Leah.
Yeah.
Really, I wanted to share my journey through like 20 plus years of drinking. I mean, it kind of started out, it was like a lot of fun, and it was fun with problems, and then it became all problems. But it took a long time, right? So I want to talk about, what did I go through, what did I see, what were the telling breadcrumbs through the years, and how can I use that to help other people? And the other thing I do in the book, I talk a lot about early sobriety. There's some really key things you can do to help set yourself up for success, and it's hard. It's really hard. A lot of people who try to get sober, they don't do it on the first time. So if you know some of those things and you can equip yourself, you have a better shot at maintaining sobriety.
Yeah, and you said you wrote this, you started writing it while you were going through treatment. I mean, that's how personal it is. And you have a young family, it's the holidays, you know, people are talking Santa and all the fun stuff. But talk to us about how difficult this holiday season, any holiday season, can be while all of this is going on, festive spirits in our world.
Yeah, I mean, well, my book's pretty honest, pretty raw. I go through like my journey, but I tell you what, I can show up better than I ever could now that I'm sober. I'm there 100% all the time. And I mean, I think it's important to be cognizant of that as you go into the holiday season. A lot of times when people are struggling, it's not public, or they're not talking about it, or they might not show up to the party and drink like 10 drinks and just go crazy. They might be drinking before or after, or just like struggling to be there. So it's important to be cognizant of that, like as you're moving into the holiday season, and be like as supportive as you can as possible.
Yeah, if you are hosting a party, if you're, you know, you get an invite, what are some of those things that you hope the hosts keep in mind as they're, you know, putting out their buffet and their food and their drinks for everybody?
The thing I would say is, you might think, let's not have alcohol because Nick is struggling. You shouldn't do that. You should keep moving on like you would, and they will probably feel alienated if you decide to serve nothing. Now, it's good to have options and other sodas, maybe non-alcoholic drinks, right? That kind of thing. But you want to move forward like you're having a party and just move on like maybe, you know, Nick's just here and he's having fun. Let's not alienate him or make him stick out like a sore thumb. So it's a little counterintuitive what you might think. If you do want to go alcohol-free, that's okay too. I mean, it's good to set an example for our kids. I mean, when I grew up, there was alcohol at every party. If I went, it would be weird. If I went to a birthday party, parents are drinking, right? So it's not a bad thing to have non-alcoholic holidays and set a good example for our loved ones, maybe kids and stuff. But you shouldn't change just for somebody if they are struggling or you think they may be struggling.
Yeah, and we've shared statistics. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are sober curious, or they're trying, you know, dry semester or dry December, whatever it may be. So just having options, it sounds like, and taking the cues from people, whether they want to talk about it or whether they don't want to talk about it.
The research is out. There's no amount of alcohol that's good for you. So we have to pick and choose what we want to do, you know. Maybe some of us like to eat fast food or whatever it may be. So we pick and choose. They're not saying don't drink. It's not a sober world. But if you want to cut back or sober curious, the health benefits are just crazy. And I mean, I can attest to that. I've gone through quite a transformation over the last couple of years. Feel better than ever. Sleep is a big one.
Yeah.
REM sleep every single night, no interrupted sleep. It's great.
Yeah, okay, where can people get the book? Because you can get it both the hard copy but also audio, right?
Amazon, Audible, and FragileUtopia.com.
Okay, Nick, thank you. Good luck, and day by day, keep going with your sobriety and have a wonderful holiday season.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, Leah.
Our pleasure. Yeah.